Alright guys, making some progress tonight. So remember last night we got the extracted the bolts out of the head, and yesterday I ordered some, hold on. Anyways, yesterday I ordered some ARP manifold bolts and they didn't show up today, but I wanted to get this together so I can just pull these out and put those in. Ain't a big deal, but I wanted to get this in and get the rest of the exhaust buttoned up, double check everything, hook my driveline up and start it. Another thing I found also when I was down there working on the transmission, I found that the ground wire on the back of this head was just like dangling, so I tightened that all up. So that could definitely cause an issue. It has this ground here, but it's still just a body ground, you know what I mean? It's not, you know, that could, you know, it could be intermittent, you know, depending on how good that ground is, who knows. But it could be the only ground, and if it's grounded to the head and the head ain't grounded properly, then we could have an issue. So I got that snugged up. I checked the grounds on the back of the Bank 2 head. Those are cool. Yeah, man. So yeah, so got those in. So we got plugs, wires, coils, blangety flang bang, and I'm gonna get up underneath now and start hooking up the Y pipe. I'm gonna double check everything, and then I'll start hooking up the Y pipe. And then, yeah, also with those bolts, I ordered a trans kit, a trans filter kit, so I was going to do a trans service tonight, but I don't know, it didn't come either. So hopefully, I don't know, I got with Summit, they're like, oh, we're sure it should be good. So if I don't see nothing tomorrow, then, because usually it's like I order like, I don't know, anytime before 4, and it's like, bam, I have it the next day. So I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully I get it soon. It's not critical stuff. I mean, I can go get another trans kit in town and hold on to that one and use it. So anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna get up underneath now and get all the exhaust hooked up, double check everything, and make sure everything's copacetic, and then we'll start her up and see if she runs or something. I don't know, we'll see. Well guys, I think I put it back together right. I got the all this stuff buttoned up. I've got all of the exhaust and stuff put back on. So barring any issues, hopefully we'll be good to go. So I guess we'll start it up and make sure she's not making a bunch of noise, make sure she don't go kaboom. Maybe she'll even idle smoothly, who knows. But it's we shouldn't have any exhaust leaks. And what else? Grounds in the back of both of the heads are there. New plugs, new wires, same coils. Like I said, I swapped the K10 coils on here and started it, and it was kind of like the same thing, but we got a new flex plate up in there. And yeah, I don't know. So let's I don't know, should see if she starts up and pray for the best. This battery's got enough juice to crank her over here. Put a seat in here. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, here we go. I feel a little stumble, but definitely don't feel like it did before. Oh yeah, it feels nice and smooth now. A little bit of a whine. Is that our power steering pump? Are we low on, probably low on something? Let me check that real quick. Now that I can hear stuff. Or you know what? That could be the transmission making noise. Uh-oh. That ain't no good. Let's see, let me turn the wheel and see. Hopefully that ain't the transmission pump whining. Yeah, it's like I couldn't even hear that before, so who knows? Hopefully it's just the power steering pump whining a little bit. What do you think? Maybe we'll get lucky. Do we got some? How much is in there? I got some in there, but I don't think she's that low. Yeah, I don't think she's that low. Maybe a little bit, but not enough to be whining like that probably. But the fluid in there is probably freaking super nasty, just like everything else. The transmission fluid is like super filthy, and with that flex plate being cracked, hopefully I don't have a trans pump issue going on, but I do hear like a little bit of a whining, like a I've heard that sound before, and right after my tranny took a dumpster. So I don't know, it drove good though, but I don't know. We'll just get some fresh fluid in it, top it off, and see how she does. So I don't know. I'll get down there and listen and see if it sounds like it's from there. Alright, listen to this, guys. Oh, goodness. Try to throw you around here. Listen to this. Oh yeah, like a kitten. Purring like a 6.0 kitten. Alright, let's see here. See if I can figure out that whining noise. I took a listen underneath. I mean, I can hear a whining down there, but it almost sounds like it's coming from the front somewhere. I've had alternators whine like that too, so I don't know. I really need to change that fluid in the transmission because it is bad, but I don't know, I don't really hear it. It doesn't seem pronounced back there. I hear it. Sorry, I got wind coming up, so I'm gonna do a little troubleshooting, but yeah, she's purring like a kid now, so it could have been the ground at the back of the head, it could have been frickin' all kinds of stuff, but I'm happy that she's purring right now. So if my transmission ain't busted, shit, hopefully we'll be good to go. I'm gonna listen around up here and see what I hear. Alright, so I stethoscoped my whining noise with like a long screwdriver, and it kind of sounds like it's coming from like this area right here. It's not the alternator. It could either be the power steering pump, obviously, which kind of what it sounds like, or it could even be the water pump, but I don't know, who knows. If it needs a water pump, I got one in there, so yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's not the tranny. I would think once it started making noise like that, it would just be like, it would be gone in a hurry. So yeah, I'm kind of ruling that out because it sounds like it's all kind of isolated to right here. It like, you can hear it back there, but I think it's just kind of traveling through, so hopefully it's not that. So like I said, tomorrow, hopefully I get my stuff from Summit, and I'll change the oil, I'll change the fuel filter, I'll change the, we'll do a trans service on it, and then perhaps, well, I do want to do a brake flush, and I got to change a seal on the rear end, a wheel seal. So we got a couple things to do. I don't know if I can knock it all out tomorrow, but I think we can get, we can get the oil done, trans service, and I don't know, see how dirty this power steering fluid is. I'd imagine it's probably dirty just like everything else is, and then see this Hydro Boost is just a, I don't know if something was leaking on it or if something is actively leaking on it, but either way, I'm probably going to clean that up, probably hit it with the pressure washer, just pressure wash this area right here. And yeah, I'm freaking ecstatic that it's freaking running good. So it could have been, so many different things that could have been causing it not to run good. So I'm just glad that it is running good. So I'll kind of take my time now, and I'll tie up all the wires, anything that's got broken loom, I'll tape it all, and just stuff like that, just to try to maintain it for a little bit longer. and then I'll tie these wires up and get the fender well secured and stuff. So I'm gonna get in here with the pressure washer first and just kind of clean it up. I'm not gonna go crazy on the engine or anything, but I just want to like spray it down and get at least around the engine kind of cleaned up. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do about the cooler. I know this is probably a really good factory cooler, but I got that big cooler that was sent to me by one of my subscribers, and I think it would fit nicely right there and keep the tranny even cooler. The only problem is I love these friggin' quick connect fittings. So I don't know. Maybe I can put those in the other one. I don't know. We'll see. What else? That's it. The filter was clean. All this stuff was loose when I first came in, so it's all tightened now. Like I said, the bolt was loose at the back of the head. I tightened that, tightened the grounds, tightened that exhaust pipe that was leaking. We got new bolts in here. I'm gonna switch them out for the ARPs, but for right now I think they'll be just fine. I'll get those away from there a little bit. Try to preserve them as long as I can. I really want to get straight wires and put the shields on them, or else at least get the like the thermal socks for these or something. You know what I mean? So just don't need an issue with plugs, or excuse me, with the wires. But yeah, so I mean, it's shit. I think I wasted too much time doing troubleshooting, but it was one of those things. It was like, who knows? You know what I mean? It's just like you got to just tear into it, try to just figure out what the hell's going on. With no codes, it's kind of tough to, you know. So I don't know. I didn't want to really make any assumptions. Just wanted to tear into it, and at least now I know. I mean, it's a good engine. It looks good inside there. It looks well oiled. I got to fix my oil cinder wiring. Maybe I can snake it out through there so I can get enough room to work on it. And that's it. So I'm just pretty happy right now that it's running. So I'll probably just put this video up and then I'll start another one tomorrow. Do some services. I'll put the sway bar links on. I need to order the bump stops for the front. Yeah, rear wheel seal and stuff like that. So it's coming along. So yeah, that's it. You guys have a good night. I appreciate you. Thanks for rolling with me.